I think it's important that if you're going to be playing a contact collision sport, that you're aware of and understand what second impact syndrome is and what the dangers are of playing hurt. In other words, playing with concussion symptoms, trying to play through it. I think there are three main problems with trying to do that. One is I think you need to understand that you won't play very well, because if you're playing with concussion symptoms, your coordination will be off, your balance will be off, your thought processes will be slowed down. So you're going to be putting yourself at greater risk for taking more head trauma just because you won't be performing as well. But in addition to that, if you do get hit again, you have an almost certain chance of greatly exacerbating the symptoms that you already have. And now symptoms that might very likely have cleared up within a week or two, more probably than not, are going to go on to the post-concussion syndrome, taking weeks, months, and sometimes many months to clear. And so somebody that could have been back playing within a week or two now may have lost the season. But the uncommon, even I'd call it rare, but nonetheless catastrophic concern for playing symptomatic is what we call the second impact syndrome. This is a condition where somebody already has symptoms of a head injury, already has the concussion symptoms that I mentioned, who takes another blow to the head. And this can lead to a dysautoregulation of blood flow to the head, in which blood flows into the brain so rapidly that it builds up, intracranial pressure rises, and essentially it causes a condition called brain herniation. And unfortunately, brain herniation in many instances leads to death, and in almost every instance leads to some permanent neurologic disability. So you don't ever want to put yourself at risk for second impact syndrome, and you will if you try to play symptomatic from a concussion. So those are the three main reasons why we don't want anybody ever playing symptomatic from a concussion, and why it's absolutely essential, if you recognize concussions in your symptoms in yourself or recognize them in your buddy, that you get them off the field. I think it's also important for you to realize that if you're not able to function to your best because you're trying to play through a concussion, where your thought processes are slowed down and your coordination is off and your balance may be off, that you very likely are going to hurt the performance of the team. And I'm sure no athlete out there wants to be responsible for causing their team to have a bad performance, or worse yet, to actually lose a game because of their performance.